Hello everyone, today we're going to take a look at Haggis. Haggis is a two-player card game from Indie Board and Card Games, and it has recently come to iOS. Let's take a look at both the physical game and the digital implementation to see how they compare and whether or not you should pick it up. In Haggis, you are trying to win a series of tricks and be the first to empty out your hand in a given round. Emptying out your hand rewards you with some bonus points, as well as the points you collected that round by winning tricks, as well as awarding you points for any cards remaining in your opponent's hand. In the game, you can play runs of the same number in the same suit. You also can play pairs or triples or even four of a kind. All of these combinations need to be used strategically to optimize the amount of cards you can play from your hand. Each player also has a jack, a queen, and a king. These three cards can act as wilds, can be used in bombs, and in other situations. A trick continues until one of the two players passes, or in a three-player game, until two players pass. Once this happens, the player who last played a combination of cards will take that trick along with any points associated with it. When a bomb is used to complete a trick, the player will win that hand and be able to play first on the next hand. However, they will not take the cards, but the player before them will take all of the cards in that hand. As I explained before, you will receive 5 points for each card in your opponent's hand for that round, as well as any points you collected in tricks. So here the queen, the jack, and the king offer you some points, as well as additional points. After all the points have been totaled, you add up your score for that round, and the winner of the game will be the first person to a predetermined total of points. Haggis has now been released for iOS and promises to bring to us the classic card game on a portable format. Let's take a look at this new implementation and see how it compares and if it has the proper features to make it a success. Let's take a look. Starting a game in Haggis is fairly simple. You can hit New Game and select from one or two opponents and the number of points you wish to play to. Once in the game, the interface is fairly simple. You can pick your cards from the way they're dealt to you, or you can sort them either by number or by suit. So in this case, if we sort by number, we can see what we can play. So here, playing 2 7s, and then followed by 2 9s, allowing us to win the trick. Play continues in this way, and as rounds are completed, you will see a summary of everything that's happened in that round. You will also see your overall total points, as well as your points for that hand, below in your player area. You also can set aside cards. For example, if you draw a bomb or something similar, you can set them aside and can play them as a group later on when needed. For new players, Haggis features a hint system which will tell you in-game how to do certain things and what you should do in certain situations. There's also what they call a tutorial, which is basically just a pared-down version of the rules that goes step by step through how to play. There is also the full rulebook that you can access if you have specific questions. I think for new players, the best bet is to use the hint system, but the rule supplements do help if you have specific questions. As you can see, Haggis is definitely a quality implementation. What surprises me is some of the missing features. Chief among these is a pass-and-play mode. Certainly, Haggis is famous for being a two-player game, and it seems like a pass-and-play mode would have allowed it to be played more portably for couples or others interested in situations where you would not pull out the regular card game. Another missing feature possibly could be online play. This is not as big of a deal for me in this situation, but it definitely is worth noting. Overall, though, Haggis is a great solo experience, and the AI is strong enough for me currently, and hopefully it will be strong enough for you. The game also features excellent design as far as the layout and the way the game functions. I usually knew what was going on, and I really enjoyed playing with the app. I would recommend you pick this up if you're a fan of trick-taking games and want a nice solo experience.